really, really bad. So, there we go. That's me live on YouTube now as well, I think. Are you not using your restream? I didn't want the, I didn't want the watermark. And I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it without paying. So, I got a OBS plugin that I'm using so I can go to multiple outputs. Apparently it's more intense on the connection, but that's what I'm using. Yeah, I'm using the multiple RTP, RTMP. I don't know how it works. I'm not gonna claim to know how it works. We're just gonna see how it goes. But to anybody that is watching on either YouTube or Twitch, we're back. I've not got anything set up for like.
One more turn around the sun we go.
Yo, I mean, you're 4 months out from 3 years, but close enough. Thank you so much, Audie. I really appreciate it. Vic as well. Thank you so much. Also, Hey Cam on YouTube and Spook on YouTube as well. I've got both chats open, so we'll see how that goes. But I have got a lot to do today. I thought this was a video. No, Prince, it is not a video. We are live on both YouTube and Twitch right now. We're vibing on my hardcore world after not being on hardcore for a long time. You can see up in the top left, nailed it, that I have got my day count there, so I don't need to do this anymore. Although I can if I need to get like coordinates or anything. And yeah, I want to write some stuff down for today that we're going to be doing while I am talking about the last couple weeks of, I want to say basically no content, but oh my gosh, I have been going crazy. Like, I have done way too much over the last couple of weeks beyond like streaming itself. So hey, looks good, Bessie. Thank you so much, Vic. I really appreciate it. I'm really, really happy with how my haircut came out as well. People have been, like, I've been getting compliments, like, left, right, and center, but I'm just like, yay! Okay, cool. I'm also not doing any DMCA music today, so sorry, guys, no singing. Mostly because of the fact that, you know, YouTube combines both and lets you see... Wait, what, sorry? What is that? Prince Figari on YouTube is saying it combines both and lets you see messages no matter what platform someone is on, and it puts an icon to let you know what platform they're chatting from. What does? Because I don't see what you're talking about. Right, to do restream. Oh, I see. Yeah. I just got Stardew Valley. Yo, nice. That's super cool. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Restream chat. Got it. Thank you. How is the delay on YouTube, by the way? Because I truly have no idea. Like, I've been live for maybe 30 seconds longer on Twitch than I have been on YouTube. So, similar to Twitch delay. Oh, good. Okay. It's a bit delayed, but not bad. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, so what... This is not to do today. This is stuff I want to do. We need to start finding trims. About 10 seconds after Twitch. Fair enough. Multiple other solutions for that. I know a few need to just remember it's against Twitch TOS. I feel like they actually changed that. After they announced it and started hearing bad stuff about, like, bad feedback, they actually refuted, like, they brought that back, almost. Like, they kind of backtracked on that one. But you need to let me know. With it is a glitch I have where I cannot see YouTube messages on it, so that might just be a me thing, though. I don't know. I don't have a YouTube chat overlay on my stream currently. So that's not... Like, the chat I have right now is just for Twitch. So... yeah, that's the whole thing. So we need to start finding trims. We need to up some projects. Because, yeah. Yeah, if you're in Twitch, can we get a hi for YouTube? Hype train, come on. So, oh, are we almost doing hype train? Forgot about that emote. Yeah, honestly, so did I. Audie, thank you so much. Hi, Jess. How's it going? Right, okay. Talk about merch. Vault SMP. My time off. Gather wheat. Oh wait, no, that's not talking about that stuff. Gather wheat. There we go. Abby Vibin, how are you going? I'm doing really good. Thank you so much for asking. We're just like doing my first multi-stream. Hopefully it's gonna come out well on YouTube as well. And if you've seen the thumbnail on YouTube, you know why I need to gather so much wheat. And that is because... Hi Charlie, how's it going? I think I might have left everything I need over here. Yeah, so I need to fill up all of these shulker boxes with hay bales. Why, you may ask? Well, hold on. Land on top of here. No, 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 no! Dang it! Okay. So close. If I load up Lightmatica, schematic placements, on, get the lag, that. We need to build that. He's just a little guy, but he's like he's a big little guy. Like me. I'm tall, but I'm just a little guy. He's a big little guy. So, we need to gather a bunch of wheat for him, and that's going to take about 13,000 wheat. No, 13,000 hay bales. It's going to take, oh god, 13,000 times 9, chat. Oh, it's a lot. That's like 117,000 wheat. Oh no! That's too much wheat, man! Well, let's get started. So this is going to be the brain dead accomplishment for today, chat. It's gathering a bunch of wheat. That's a lot of wheat. That is a lot of wheat, yeah. Well, on the bright side, while I'm doing this completely brainless task, I can actually start talking to you guys about the things that I've been up to. You asked the wrong people to do maths for you? No, it's fine. Twitch chat is superior for real. No, don't say that, Elise. Every chat has its perks. And I'm still to figure out YouTube chat because, you know, this is the first time I'm actually using it. I've got 2 chats and I'm reading both of them. Thank God I'm not doing TikTok at the same time as well, because that'd be a real nightmare. Split my opinion, like split my attention between 3 different chats. My God. So I want to do more streams on YouTube, like, as well. Oh my God, is that Nukeri? Yeah, it sure is. Gisses, how are you doing? Yeah, so I want to do more, like, multi-streaming stuff. Although I realized earlier today that doing that involves me having to make thumbnails. Although I will say I'm really, really proud of myself for the thumbnail on YouTube today, because that literally, I'm not joking here, I did it in 5 minutes. I did it in... Hold on. I did it in 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to do that thumbnail, and it kind of slaps. You aren't allowed to have Twitch chat on screen if you're multi-streaming. What? Can you link me to the rule? Because I know they made, like, I know they told people about it somehow, but I also remember them backtracking on some stuff. If Twitch chat isn't allowed, I'm just gonna need you guys to stop talking. No kidding. I'll look into it and then I'll turn it off, if that's the case. You know what, actually, I'll turn it off now to be safe. Better safe than not. Ooh. And then we'll just get... Nope. Then we'll get the word from Audie on whether or not that is the case. Because as far as I remember, it's different for Twitch partners and affiliates as well. Like, I know that Twitch partners are held to a higher standard because they've been, I guess, assigned, well, not assigned more responsibility by Twitch, but they've been given more of a platform by Twitch for that reason. Both chats on stream if it's new thing. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we'll wait until get to Audie. Like, Audie's checking it out and will let us know. And then we can go from there. But the main thing is we are now live on 2 platforms, which is really, really weird. And I'm hoping that if/when I am able to get a TikTok live stream key, I can go live on TikTok at the same time as well. So it's just a case of waiting and seeing, really. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go. Either way, we've got the, like, yeah, like, I don't expect, like, the stream on YouTube to completely, like, pop off. It'd be cool if it did. Don't expect it, though. It's kind of, like, in my eyes, it's like I'm starting again from scratch, like, as a content creator, by starting multi-streaming on YouTube as well. Although, you know, I think the VOD will just stay on my channel. On YouTube, I think that's how that works, and then, you know, like, free content. Plus, I'm already monetized on YouTube, so... We're getting that dollar. And speaking of getting that dollar, chat merch! I am so excited about the fact that I have, like, merch again. I had merch a long time ago, like, the start of 2021 or 2022, I want to say. So we've released some stickers. And could I get a mod to... Yeah, I didn't think I had updated the merch command. It still says soon TM. That's really funny. Oh, I've still not got the YouTube chat back up. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Yeah, chat, if you are on the YouTube stream as well, make sure to leave a like on it as well. I believe it boosts me in the algorithm, although again, I'm not too sure how YouTube streaming works. Because leaving a like works. And I also gotta say, I'm trying to swear a lot less, so I can't even make the joke that I usually make about sucking up to the algorithm. Although, the fact that I said sucking up to the algorithm can probably give you a not exactly vivid, but probably an idea of the kind of joke I would make. Ellie's Adventures, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Yo, thank you, Gooses. Yeah, so if you guys want some stickers of my emotes, then you are more than welcome to go and get some. Any profits that I get currently are going to be going to paying designers to get a new, like, some more merch as well. And I am also designing some myself because I've kind of really taken to, like, digital art. Oh, like, over the course of doing Vault SMP keys and stuff, it's kind of like... Oh, do I not have a hoe? I've started really enjoying it. Tools, tools, tools. Where's my toolbox? What? Is it this? Oh, it is. Okay. Where'd that? Where? There. And so, like, I've actually... I've already got an idea for another, like, for an entire collection for merch. But I will save that one until it is closer to the time, because it may be hardcore related, and I maybe need to wait and see if I survive that long anyway. So I'm very much not counting my chickens, although I do have a couple of designs in mind for it, and my mods are aware of them because I'm like running everyone through like they're like my quality assurance. Whenever I'm doing this kind of thing, is my mods are my quality assurances. They will check the stuff for me and be like, oh my gosh. Do you know of MC Collab Station? I don't. What is that? It's very cool so far. Yeah, thank you so much. And oh boy, are we quality. Now, Audie, you may not like hearing this, but I wasn't talking about to you guys being quality, but you guys get to judge the well, I suppose it takes one to know one. So yeah, you know what? Yes, you are in a roundabout way quality. Yeah. Group of content creators I know, Viking Pilot is in it. Yeah, oh, cool, I love Viking. Yeah, well, no, I'm not aware of it, I gotta say. Vikings probably mentioned it to me, actually, in passing, but my brain is, like, the worst thing imaginable. And Gooses with the resub for...
Big number, go
thanks, Brian. My brain is horrible. Like, and I can say this quite confidently. Like, I basically have, like, face blindness as well. So, like, if I met somebody at TwitchCon and they're expecting me to remember their face, it's not gonna happen. I don't remember your face. Like, unless I've met you, like, a few times, then I don't remember you. Like, it's that bad. To Discord and whispers if you want. That's okay, I don't need it. Like, I'm not looking to join any Discords for content creators right now because they never amount to much. And when I say that, it's not to disparage anyone that is actually in the Discords. It's just... it gets to a very, like, follow for follow, like, kind of vibe whenever I see it. Like, I never get invested in them myself, unfortunately. No hate to anybody that is in them, it's just not for me. Oh my god, this is gonna take me forever. That's just another stack I've got. Right, let me find a... We'll go here. Do you remember my face? I could... Okay, so here's the thing. I've met you a few times, Gooses. So yes, I remember your face, but I can't describe it. Not because you've not done a face reveal, or have you done a face reveal now? I can't remember if you did one or not. But because I physically cannot recall, like, the information. You know? It's weird. It's really, really weird. Like, say Cam, I could probably describe him because I've met him a few times and we, like, hang out a lot. But, like Audie or Charlie or, like, Gooses, I probably, like, I would know you when I saw you. More than likely. But my brain can't form the words. The same photos. Yeah, sure, Cam. That's why. I need to remind myself that not everybody can be as pretty as I am. It's a real down-to-earth experience looking at photos of you, Cam. I'm so sorry. I got glitch stuck in the PI game. Henry McJohnston is dead. Ah, no! Rip Henry McJohnston. I can't even say the name that I came up with. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hi, Link. How's it going? We're multi-streaming today. I'm on all the platforms. Well, not all of them, because some of them are horrible. And when I say all of them, I mean 2 of them. I'm on all of the platforms! Yay! Oh. I crushed Louis. But I was on call with Cam yesterday because, I don't know, I was just bored, so I felt like hanging out with someone. And Cam is always available. That's a lie, he's not. But when he is, he's happy to hang out. And he was playing, what was it? Shadows of Doubt, did you say it was called? It's like a PI game. It was like an indie game. And if you've ever seen like that game that Smitty plays on YouTube where he got haunted by a treadmill, then you know the kind of style that the game is in. It's like voxel pixely. And basically you have to solve cases. It's like you're basically a private investigator. It's pretty cool, actually. So if you need 13,000 blocks, how many stacks is that? It's about, I want to say it's around 8 shulker boxes. I did the maths on this already. If you want to redo the maths on it, then that's totally fine. You can just do like 13,000 divided by 64. And then divide that by 27 to get the amount of shulker boxes. It's not exactly 13,000. It's give or take a couple hundred. So like even when I get 13,000, it's going to be... I'm still going to have some to go. Can we pause the song request? We're not doing song requests because I'm on YouTube at the same time and I'm not chancing it with the DMCA. Yeah, and can we get that refunded to Link? Sorry, Link, it shouldn't have been on. Cause I'm not doing streams where I can get like copyright striked and all that kind of stuff. 7.5 shulker boxes. Oh, right. Well, it's definitely more than that. Yeah. Because I need about 8. I'm filling up 8 shulker boxes to be safe. And I can't remember how much overkill that's going. On the bright side, I'm going to have plenty of wheat. Pause redemption. Thank you, Audie. Yo, hey, Mike. How's it going? Like, I need you to do me a favor and head over to YouTube and go on my stream and then like the stream. If you do exclamation... Wait, is exclamation YT a command that actually works? I put it in the title and didn't even check it. Hi, I'm new here. You people... you people can call me Zen. Hi, Zen. How's it going? It's good to see you. Oh, YT doesn't even work. Can we add that? Or, like, make it an alias for the YouTube command? You can't tell us to go to YouTube? I definitely can. Like, you don't have to stay on YouTube, as long as you're watching my stream somewhere, that's the main thing. That's TOS? Oh. Okay, go over to YouTube, like my, my live video, and then come back to Twitch. I don't... Like, whatever. Yo, is that Vike on YouTube? Holy wow. You went over there all by yourself. That's so cool. Thank you. Y'all are gonna have to keep me so right with this whole multi-streaming thing, because I was like, I'm gonna get banned doing this. Zed, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Those people away from Twitch. How else am I supposed to promote... Bro, how am I supposed to promote my YouTube videos then in that case? Sounds like a lie. The warning person if you don't fix it. Oh well. Oh, I saw this, the stupid and they can't enforce it, yeah. I saw this video of somebody like getting bombarded by Twitch because it was one of those moments where it was like, check your email because they got Twitch partner. And I thought that was really, really wholesome. But it was the fact that like, it was when she actually pulled up the email, I was just like, what if it was just like a rejected email? What if Twitch just came in to like, check your email, we've rejected you. I think that's kind of hilarious. That'd be really, really funny. And if I apply for Twitch partner and I don't get it on first try, you better believe I'm holding on to that email for the joke of it. In the kick chat. Yeah. I'll do... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do after stream. I'm going to read up myself on what is allowed and what isn't allowed with multi-streaming, or simulcasting, I think as they put it. After this is over, this is only going to be like a 2-hour stream, so like it's not going to be a long stream. My streams from now on are probably going to be around this amount of time, unless I'm doing an event where it goes on longer. And let me tell you, chat, there's a lot of events coming up. More info on that soon, but oh, I'm excited. Because I have a lot of stuff to keep me busy with, things like, you know, making merch and doing more YouTube consistently. It's like, there's gonna be a lot. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, Moon, it's been a while. I hope you've been good. But yeah, so I'm busy doing stuff for other platforms as well. And I hope that you guys are excited for that, because, oh my god, I've been so busy today, and I'm hoping to, like, stick with that kind of productivity that I've been doing, because, oh my gosh, I've been kind of slaying it today. Like, I have not just been cooking, I've been setting everything on fire. Like, I've been burning the whole kitchen down. I've been cooking that hard. It's great. I've got a PC and now my Minecraft doesn't lag every second. Yes, let's go, Vike. That's amazing. Because I realized, like, I've been so productive today, and it was like, it wasn't even 2 p.m. by the time that I realized that I had been super productive. I was like, oh, this is great. Love this. Also, Bug Smiles on YouTube. Hi, how are you doing? Also, for the record, I am going to distinguish which chat I'm talking to whenever I see a message. Well, it's going to be Twitch by default, but if I say from YouTube, then I'll be, you know. Help anybody know how to get a bird off of a door? I am very short. It's a very niche thing you're asking for knowledge about. I gotta say, I'm not smart. This has nothing to do with the bird thing. This is just a general statement. Yeah, if I were to suggest anything, I'd say, like, get a tiny little cup and put some birdseed in it and hold it, like, in your hand, so, like, the cup is, like, sitting there, like a tiny cup, maybe a shot glass if you've got one of them around, or if your parents have one around. If your parents like to party, they've probably got a shot glass. So yeah, get one of them. Voik, no, that's bad. No. That's a bad... No, that's just gonna keep it up on top of the door. Unless the cat's a ninja. If you have a ninja cat, that might get the cat up... Nope, the bird off the door. What was I talking about? My brain kind of got sidetracked. That happens a lot when I'm streaming as well. Brain go brrr. And the rest is history. But I don't know, it's just for some reason it's just really, really nice. Unless I'm stupid, I got delay on YouTube. Yeah, you do, Link. It's a bit extra delay on YouTube, but you know, if people are only watching on YouTube, then it's not really noticeable. So, eh. And it's not delay I can really do anything about. The fact that I'm streaming to YouTube right now with very little issue is already really, really impressive to me. I got a chair and I got the bird in its cage. Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. What kind of bird is that? What's its name? I'm invested in pets. Not because of Stephen King's hit book Pet Cemetery. Don't know why I'd bring that up. Or anything like that. Sometimes dead is better. I actually have one of those in this world, now that I think about it. I am on some kind of psycho stuff right now. What am I talking about? Anyway, merch! Exclamation merch for this stuff. His name is Rainy or Ray Ray. Ray Ray! Oh, I love that. That's super cute. Anyway, merch. Yeah, for real though. That's just gonna be like my go-to distraction. I'm just gonna be like, anyway, merch. But it was my friend's birthday the other day. This is starting a new topic of conversation. Benja with the 13 months. Thank you so much. Guys, we get some love in chat. Thank you so much. Only a few seconds. There's no more latency and not sure latency, which so much as Twitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that at the moment. Link from YouTube. That's gonna take me a lot of effort. Benja's been here for a year now. I know, right? God, too long. Too long for a resident male boy. I'm a nice person, I swear. I really should have checked how much wheat I had farmed before I started doing this, because I'm pretty sure this entire field is like 25,000 wheat. No, where's my statistics? It'll be times used? Oh, almost 40,000 times I've used it. Great. You know what? I wish there was like a trade with the farmer villagers that was hay bales. Like maybe like 1 emerald for 3 hay bales or something like that. Kind of similar to like golden carrots. That would be a good trade. Why have you farmed 40,000 wheat? Because I wanted to make a backdrop to my Nature Palace house. And so, yeah. That's why. Me and my father did to me. Not if it's trauma dumping. And we're just, yeah, we're looking to enhance the backdrop of my Nature Palace by... Oh, I heard a zombie. Where was... Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Oh, were you on the roof? Yeah, we're enhancing it by making a big little guy. Similar to myself, except, you know, only slightly taller. Zombie trying to trample crops. For real, though! That zombie didn't have a green thumb. I mean, he literally did have a green thumb, but he doesn't have a green thumb. More like a rotting thumb. Which is also literal, because he's a zombie. I don't know, man. YouTube streams are weird anyway. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the only YouTube streams I seem to watch are like premieres of stuff. I don't think they're that different. You know? I don't think they're that different. It's just not what people are used to being immersed in. And if there's any way I can enhance like the experience of YouTube streams, that'd be awesome. And it's something, now that I know it actually works for the most part, it's something I'm going to look into. Because why on earth not? Like, streaming on multiple platforms at once? Yes, please. So when it comes to events like Block Wars, Pandora's Box, Mayhem, anything else I get invited to, which my mods know about, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet, then it'll be cool. What kind of witchcraft is that? I know, right, Jack? How's it going, Zach? I do miss channel points. I don't know if there's like YouTube versions of them. I forget that I've got the Cuphead audio, like the soundtrack on here as well. Hey GSY, how's it going? Oh, I'm out of space. Ow. Every time I hear music in the style like a barbershop quartet, I can't help but think of the skit that Family Guy did. Like, I can't help but think of the Family Guy barbershop quartet, and I can't, I just, they broke my brain! Like, I love the style of barbershop quartets, but dang it, Family Guy! Although that being said, I've been rewatching like shows while I've been working away recently, and I finished rewatching The Vampire Diaries today. Like all 8 seasons of it. It gets so it's so bad. I can't lie, chat. Vampire Diaries is not a hit. Like, the first season is good, and then you realize that there's going to be literally no character development from anyone, and so they have to introduce new characters who then will ultimately perish within 4 episodes because they like the original cast. Sorry, but nobody ever has any, like, character development in The Vampire Diaries. It's not a thing. Hi, George. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, like... yeah, Vic, you're not wrong in, like, when you say that, get out of here. It's not a good show if you hate the main character. I hate how often the characters in The Vampire Diaries are just damsels in distress. Regardless of what gender they are, by the way. It's pretty much the entire show revolving around somebody being in trouble and somebody having to fix it. It's just... It was nice background noise when I look back at it, and I'm not gonna lie, that eye candy wasn't horrible either. But... Eh. Just... So that leads me on to the next thing. That kind of ties in with the whole Family Guy thing that I was talking about like 2 seconds back. Another show that I've been rewatching and actually enjoying a lot more than I did originally, and this is probably not as popular a show, is like an adult like cartoon on Netflix called Paradise PD, and it's basically about cops in a like small town, and its humor is very not TOS. Like, and I can't help but enjoy it because it's just so insane. Like, the very first clip of the entire show is a son and his dad like bonding over the son wanting to be a cop like his dad, and it and it ends. This is gonna sound so morbid why I'm laughing at this, but it's ridiculous. Like, and the joke of them having the balls to do this, the irony of that in the first place, is the son, who is about 4 years old, accidentally shooting his dad's nuts off. Oh, it is, yeah. It's such an out there show, and it is 100% not for everyone, but it's really funny, and I can't help but laugh at it. So if you like dark humor or like way over the top humor, I would say give it a shot. But oh man, it is a weird show. Like, you know. And by the way, I heard that Disney Plus is about to merge with the American, I think, Hulu to feature more shows. Oh, they're about to merge with Hulu. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of Disney Plus shows I watch are just like to help me sleep. Like, I was stuck on American Dad or something, or like, what's the other one? Family Guy. No, is it Family Guy? No, I didn't put Family Guy on. What's the other one? There's another one I put on. Naomi Sleeps. Because for some reason I can't just fall asleep. I have to have something on in the background. And instead of being normal and having whale noises, it's Roger the Alien going, "Hi, everyone." So, you know... I don't know, man. It's just... It's a whole thing. It's not a show, but Nukeri streams are top tier. I do also put people to sleep on a regular basis. Also, hi Harmony Flame. Sorry your chat almost disappeared immediately, but how are you doing? It's good to see you and it's nice to meet you. Welcome to chat. Don't pay for the Disney Plus I use. I used to, but then they said I don't need to anymore, which is... Wait, really? Oh, weird. As somebody who watched Criminal Minds to sleep, I get that. There's something very niche about watching, like, crime, like true crime, to fall asleep. Some would say psychopathic. I'm inclined to agree until I realize that that's something I would probably do as well, in which case I would have to defend myself and say it's not. So until that day... That's not psychopathic. No, that is psychopathic. No, I did it the wrong way around.
Extreme Avenger gifted a tier 1 sub to Harmony Flame _
Benja with a gifted
408 gift subs in the channel.
to Harmony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's amazing. Yo, Ivy! Thank you so much.
You have an amazing stream.
Thank
Working
you,
but I'll
Ivy.
be lurking Nukeri 107.
Enjoy work. I hope it's either busy if it helps you get through it, or quiet if you get to chill out. Oh my gosh. Gooses, I thought you were at work.
Imagine the hype train starting. That would be crazy.
Thank you, Gooses. And now that I'm not doing as regular long streams, I'll take all the money I can get. Because this is still my job. Yeah. Oh god, what an absolute mood. Yo, Epigold, how's it going? It's good to see you. We're doing well. We've been talking about everything I've been doing as of late, including starting to record for a new thing. Harmony, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Like the new merch that we released recently, exclamation merch, and plans for future merch, hence why I'm on hardcore trying to get that day count up so that I can, you know, figure out the collection for that while I've got, you know, this whole thing going. Doing great, proud of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And with this being my first multi-stream as well, I'm just really, really enjoying myself. Like doing the 2-hour streams, working away. I've done a lot of stuff today as well, which is just genuinely kind of wacky for me. And I think, honestly, having the time off of streaming as much as I have been doing as of late is really helping me just kind of talk more while I am live. And, you know, having this, like, little bit of a mindless task to do while I'm doing it is helping as well, because I don't need to think about what I'm doing. Granted, I don't tend to think about what I'm doing anyway, but sometimes things take more effort than not, so like building and stuff. Hello, Benja on YouTube. How's it going? YouTube chat, Benja. Reminder that if you are in the YouTube live stream, make sure to leave a like, because that does help with the algorithm as well. I'm a big fan of not thinking. I've noticed. Sorry, that was mean. Oh, something else I've been playing a lot recently is I've been getting more into Valorant. Again, I know. And like FPSs. Look for a bit, but being a blast so far. Thank you for welcoming me in. Of course, I welcome as many people as I possibly can, and it's always nice seeing a new face in chat. And of course, by face, I mean username. And by username, I mean your username in particular, because most people suck, because they're usually graphics designers. And when I say that, I mean robots. Hi, I've noticed you're a streamer with a lot of potential, and I think that would be super great if you, like, hired me as a graphics designer, because your graphics right now are kind of garbage. Although that being said, I actually did do the graphics design for my banner on YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not my strongest work, but on the other hand, I think it kind of slaps as it is. Hiya, Murray. Thank you. I really appreciate it. People have been complimenting me on my haircut, and it's like, why did it take me so long to get my haircut? Wait, how would you like to take your streams from something you love doing to insert synonym for something like you like doing? I know. Is streaming your passion? Do you want to turn it into more of a hobby? Well, check me out. I'm a graphics designer looking for work. Can I send you my portfolio? Spoiler alert, they never send me their portfolio, and I never hire them. Oh well. Want to turn your hobby into a passion? Oh. It's like it's such a headache. Like for real though. I mean, this is a good way to get some extra bone meal. You know what's a headache? A headache. Want to turn your hobby into a disaster? Well, that's what I did. Ow, I walked into a berry bush. I deserve that. My hobby is a disaster. My hobby is my job, and my job is my passion, and my passion is not paying the bills, so I'm stressing out. Hence why the various layers of streaming and content creation that I'm currently doing. Yeah. It's going super, super average. And I'm okay with that. Because average is better than a lot of people do. I keep forgetting what I'm meant to be doing. I need to post a reel. What, on like Instagram? On the gram? You doing it for the gram? What the heck? That's so messed up. My voice is in it and it's gross. Oh, goodness, let's be real. Okay, first of all, your voice isn't gross, so let's get that out of the way. You in general are... No, I'm not gonna do that. I know how listening to your own voice back is for the first few times that you do it. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. The more you get used to it, the more you just accept it. It's not a case of like you start to like your voice, but you get it. Like, I hear my voice back now and I'm like, okay, well, that's the thing. That's the whole thing. And people seem to like my accent, so I'll take it. Also, hey, Maple Mancer. Love the name, by the way. Like, people like my accent, and apparently I've been blessed with, according to Americans, the world's sexiest accent. Once again proving that the American education system is a complete and utter failure. But if it gets me like points in people's departments, I'll take it. I'm so sorry to any Americans in chat. The education system has nothing to do with the people's opinions on my accent. It's just the whole thing. If I finished high school, I'd be super offended on behalf of my country. I think the thing with American education is that it's not necessarily... I wouldn't say it's necessarily... I don't want to say difficult. Because... No. How am I wording this? Because it's not bad, it's just a lot stricter. Because in Scotland, for me, getting an A would have been like 70% correct on a quiz or on an exam. And I'm pretty sure in America, you have to get like 95% right for that. So it's a higher bar in America for starters as well. But yeah, Those are horrible atmospheres for learning, but curriculum is 100%. Oh, yeah, no. Like, I've made a point of saying this all the time. Like, I love learning, I hate education. Like, I love learning new stuff, I hate the way that it's presented in schools, and the fact that it's been the same education system for way too long now is just absolutely insane. It's not okay, I don't like it, it should be changed, but the fact is nobody knows where to start with it. Overhauling an entire, like, method of, like, I don't know, teaching people, it's a big task and nobody is up to it. Again, because nobody knows where to start. And then there's no funds for it, and then it's just kind of a vicious cycle. So, like, it's an unfortunate system that's been in place for way too long, and there's not a hugely obvious way out of it. And I'm not just speaking in terms of the US as well, because I'm pretty sure the one thing that I can vouch for the US is that if they have one thing under control, is that their security is getting better. It's still garbage, but without getting too controversial about my opinions on policy in the US, at least they're doing something, I guess. I'm not really convincing you guys with this one, am I? This is like the least convincing performance I've ever put on my life. Oh well. It is what it is. One size doesn't fit all. Even teaching in a special school, there were many rules and policies that were frustrating as they didn't fit the needs of the students. The difficulty comes in acknowledging that every person learns differently. And you need to find a way to be able to cater to as many people as you possibly can with as little staff as you can, because teachers are underpaid for what they do. Teachers are godsends, let me tell you. Right. Yeah, the US is terrible in regards to education, practically always has been. The system punishes you for falling behind instead of helping you along. If that, oh no, yeah, absolutely, I 100% agree. Instead of getting extra help, you are pushed to the back in favor of the students who have an easier time picking up information by just having it being told to them. Fully understand that, fully get that, fully agree. It's like the education equivalent of the rich get richer. So, And it's unfortunate that people end up in a situation where they don't know how to ask for help when they know they need it. Or even if they don't know they need it, like, Whoever got automodded, can you resend that? Because all I see is the fact that I hate my French got automodded. So if whoever sent that can resend it, that'd be great. Because for some reason it doesn't show me the original message when something gets allowed through anymore. I'm no longer a teacher. Yeah, Danny was a bit rubbish. Well, I guess an acknowledgement of one's own fault is already a good step in the right direction. And the automod again. What? Oh. Maybe just censor out the word hate then. I'll just put a little star or something. I assume it's going to be something like, I hate my French teacher or something like that. Which is honestly one of the main reasons why I ended up dropping a few subjects in school as well. So like, we're talking like years ago now, like, because I'm 25 now. And I was in, like, I left school, secondary school, or like high school for any Americans in chat, in 2016. Oh god, that's gross to say. So we're talking a long time ago now. And it's still, like, very, very vivid to me, the memory that some of the bad teachers had on me. Like, I was very insecure about my own appearance because of what an art teacher said when I was 13. Like... So I'm pretty sure I've told the story before, but basically this art teacher was teaching us how to do portraits of other people, or like self-portraits if you were looking in a mirror, I guess. And he was looking around for an example of somebody to use as, you know, like a subject for, you know, showing people how it's done. And he looks around the entire class. We were all gathered around this little table, and I was still a shy kid back then, so I was like kind of hiding and making myself like scarce to try and avoid being picked on. Oh boy, no. He pointed straight through everybody I was hiding behind, looked at me and said, "Let's use you. You've got a weird shaped head." What? And I had to stand there, very still, trying not to cry in front of my entire art class for being called having a weird shaped head to a child. To a child. Although, joke's on him because he's in jail now, so... Karma. I love throwing that curveball at people. That's great. True as well, though. Like, I'm not like, that's not just a curveball for the point of a story. That's an actual true thing. Thank you, Sarah. Very messed up individual. Like, he was teaching there until until after I left. So, like, this was, like, something I heard through the grapevine as well. But... like, good. Because it was always really weird. Internet hates me. Oh, rip. Are we allowed to know why he's in jail? For the sake of the fact that I'm live right now, I'm not gonna say why, although looking at the Minecraft YouTube community, you could probably get a big hint based off of me acknowledging the Minecraft YouTube community in the first place without explicitly saying anything about it. And first of all, I hate the fact that I could actually just say that, and you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that sucks. But, I mean, I guess it does help for making my point. Got it, yeah. So, like, yeah, very much not a good guy. And I like how I've just been calling it karma for saying I had a weird shaped head. And I will continue to do so because he deserves it. For that comment alone. But let's move on to a more wholesome story about one of my teachers. So my music teacher, or like not always my music teacher, but my music teacher for the majority of the time that I was taking music in school. Absolute saint of a woman. One of the nicest people you could possibly like get. And like she had the presence that made you feel at home in her classroom. And that is a rare quality to have. And she was just so flawless with it. It was like a wonderful woman. I don't know if she still teaches at the school I went to, actually. But whenever we would go, like, whenever it was, like, the last class before the holidays, she would always say, and this is just, like, one of the cutest things ever, she would always say, okay, everybody, have a good holly berries. It just makes no sense, but I love it. And she would, like, any criticism she would give it in a constructive way, which, again, for, like, kids in school, is wildly, wildly better than just being told you have a weird-shaped head. Granted, the bar is very thick when it comes, like, it's not like it's difficult to cross the line there. The line is like a thick line. Like, if you're stepping over the line, you were doing it willingly. And, like, whenever we came back from Hollyberries, she would always just, like... She would seem genuinely interested in, like, in our holidays and how they were. Like, I will die on this hill. One of the most wonderful teachers I have ever had. Like, just honestly amazing. Like, I've been to, like, literally all of the educational places. Like, I've been to, like, primary school, secondary school, college, university. Like, I've been to all 4 of them, I guess. I don't think there's any more. If there are, then whoops. Whoops, I've not learned about the other one. But, yeah, no, just generally... Like, my school experience was pretty, like, mid. I went through all the regular struggles that a queer kid goes through. Like, having to accept himself and, like, lashing out in different ways because of that. For me, it was just skipping school a bunch of times. I eventually got caught because I told my registration teacher, I was like, oh no, I was there at a class that I wasn't because I left. And that class that I was, quote, there at was an English class. So my registration teacher, who was also an English teacher, just went and spoke to the other English teacher. And yeah, I was not a smart child. School's horrible. I had to move in primary school and high school due to bullying. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. It is an unfortunate and all too prevalent thing in schools. And I think that schools do what they can to offset it without, you know, getting a lawsuit, because, like, the most that school teachers can do is just, like, talk to people. And it kind of sucks, but I get it. Like, yeah. The best teachers I had made us watch a trans positivity video and an intersex positivity video and made me realize being non-binary is not normal. All right. I would say being non-binary is pretty normalized these days. Like, it was, I was talking about this earlier, but in the game that Cam was playing, Shadows of Doubt, when you're making a character, non-binary is just an option for gender. And it's an option for either the victims or perps in the game as well. As in, not everyone just feels the same. That's Pog. It's really, really cool. Yeah, I was really excited to see it. Although, of course, now you know that Twitter is going to take it to the 4th degree and be like, a third option in my PI game? That's not possible! And, you know, and they're just going to lose their heads over it, and I think it's going to be really funny to watch while also feeling really, really distressed at the general course of the human race. So... like, whatever. But to be fair, Twitter gives me that general sense of dread anyway, so eh. Why does this remind me of the Starfield video? Because that's what I was taking inspiration off of. So I will take my Oscar now, thank you. man. I wonder, is there a way for me to like automate wheat production? Because I'm just thinking, if there's a way for me to do that, I don't need to do this, and if I do, this is something I can probably just do more off camera and just gather more wheat and, you know, keep going with that. Although, something else, guys, I'm really excited about is trial chambers. I tried trial chambers out on the day they came out, and what's the day today? It's Tuesday, so there should be a new snapshot tomorrow. And oh boy, I am excited. So beyond like all of the new stuff that the trial chambers are adding, including like a ton of copper blocks in the generation itself. Oof, that's gonna be fun. I am just genuinely excited for the copper building blocks, because for those of you that have been around for this hardcore world for the long time that it's been going on, you'll know that I have my Amethyst Steampunk Kingdom, which has taken great like inspiration using copper blocks as well. And to have the added copper palette, oh boy, I'm excited. I'm like so stoked. Ah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for trial chambers. Imagine the things you could do for events. So I've already been thinking of ways to use the breeze. And this is gonna be a weird one, but I've been thinking of using the breeze as like a mode of transport. So if you have the breeze in a little like cage, but with an open slot where it can still shoot the little gust of wind at you, you can have it like push you, like, because when I was playing in the trial chamber, it like blew me up and back. So like it blew me like a fair distance. And I think that being able to use that for transport, or like elevated transport, I think that'd be really cool. My brain goes like weirdly into overdrive whenever I'm like, whenever a new snapshot comes out. Because especially with like the crafters and like just generally with all the blocks, I was going like into overdrive with like the whole designs of what I could do with them, and people really liked my idea of using crafters as like cabinets. If you put two of them side by side, it looks like a couple of handles next to each other. And same with this was actually how I learned about the tough bricks not lining up. But if you put tough bricks as like a corner in, like, so say like this was all made of stone bricks, using that corner there as tough bricks, that makes it, kind of makes an artificial shadow as well. Like, it works weird, it works really well. Or like even like at a river, if you're like doing it that way, you can use it as like, oh, those bricks are wet because they're darker. Because they confuse me. I have seen people make like self-contained like entire kelp farms, and it blows my mind. It is incredible. Like, it is not something I can see myself being able to do. If I do something like that, it will be following a tutorial. Like, I have no faith in my redstone ability to do anything with crafters. But the fact that crafters exist and the redstone community is a whole thing, oh man, I cannot wait to see more of this stuff. I just need to see people's tutorial for building things like that. Or if I have somebody design one for me, I'll make a damn tutorial on it for other people. And then I'll pop off on YouTube and get famous for something that I have absolutely zero skill in. You know? Hey JC, how's it going? Welcome on in. But the fact, yeah, crafters themselves are absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait to see even more of what people do with them. I saw that Mumbo Jumbo made like an entire sawmill, although I've actually not watched that video yet. Going to sleep, see you, Nuke. Have a nice stream. Thank you so much, Mike. I'm glad you've got your computer now, that way you can tune into more streams. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I see. Sorry, I didn't respond to the YouTube message. I've just been on a bit of a tangent as of late. Dope hairstyle, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yep, I'm really happy with the haircut. Like, when I first got a cut, I was like, but then, you know, it grew on me. See you on Twitter too. Yeah, I popped off on Twitter. I did not expect it to go that hard. I got like 300 likes. I was like, okay, all right. I've been kind of on my Twitter game recently. It's been pretty cool. And also with Vault SMP coming out soon. Oh boy, chat, you are not ready for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super, super excited for everything I've got coming up. And while I don't have a start date for Vault SMP yet, I am working hard with all of it. And with all of the new members to make sure that we are getting started soon. Because I want to give you guys the content of Vault Hunters. Because Vault Hunters is so much fun, you guys. And it's so much more fun with other people as well. We're so glad you're also streaming here. Yo, wait. So somebody on YouTube chat is called Rain. Are you Rainbow? Like, are you Bo? I don't want to be getting the wrong person here. Or are you someone else? Well, this is really fun. Yeah, it really is. I really, really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to seeing, like, I don't know, the post-stream analytics on YouTube. Not because I expect it to do well, but because I've never seen them before. I don't know. I'm excited for it. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I do feel a little bad for, like, everybody I'd like to have on, but at the same time, I know I can't have everyone I want on because, you know, nepotism. Like the first 5 people we've already chosen is literally through nepotism. We did that one through vouchers. So like we had a big list of people who had applied, and I was basically saying, hey everybody, can you go and vouch for people who you want to join, and then we can pick a few people from the vouchers. So we picked 5 people from the vouchers. And then I basically cleared with everybody. It was like, hey, these people got 2 or more vouchers. Are y'all good with them? And everybody who responded was like, yeah, I love all those people. They're great. And then we got them in, and now, yeah. Like, so the people who we've announced so far... Oh god, I can't even remember who's new. So we've got Ghosty, who was announced earlier today. We've got Fanity. Oh my god, who else? We got Wade, and we got Willow. Willow MVP, we got Will. God, that would take... Because it feels like they've been there for so long already. So they were all people who were basically added via nepotism. And I wanted to give the fair... Like, I wanted to give a fair shot to anybody as well. Which is why I was doing, like, the full, like... Hey, guys, leave information about yourself and apply below. And I'm basically, once we reach that end date for, like, when we want people to apply by, which is the 17th for those of you that don't know, then we can pick a few people from there as well. Hi, see Alma. How's it going? Yes, that's such a... I was so happy when Will was announced. Oh, I was so happy when Will showed interest. Because me and Will are, like, relatively close as far as, like, online friends go. And I'm really, really happy about that. So, yeah, I'm really, really glad that Will's going to be with us for the journey of Vault SMP. Although I will say, I've added a bunch of noobs. None of them know what they're doing, and I love that. Although I'm really glad to see that there's been a lot of interest on the Twitter as well. We've almost, like, we've had Like, we passed 500 followers. And we're about to pass 600 as well. Super cool. But we've got the final key for the people we've got announced already. And yeah. I'm excited about it. Like, I will say this next and final key is about as subtle as an elephant on roller skates, but the design slaps and I'm happy about it. And the fact that I've been able to improve my art through this project as well is a good thing for the merch, exclamation merch. I'm gonna be doing that one all the way to, like, my grave, I swear. But it's also just good for my own confidence as, like, somebody who is not commonly referring to themselves as an artist. Like, I don't do it that often. Or if you're on the YouTube, then you can join my Discord, and it should be in the description. And there should be, you know, links there for the merch. But, yo, dogs! Oh, let's wait for...
God, a stream and a sub. Great B-day all.
What? What? Guys, can we get some happy birthdays in chat for Aggro Ducks? I didn't realize it was your birthday. You never said anything. Oh my god. Happy birthday, Ducks. I hope you're having a good day. Audie? I didn't tell anyone. Well, that would make sense. That does explain it. Can I go to bed? Because it is... Oh, wait. Yes. That's why I say now. Respect. I respect it. Now, let me just quickly check. Sorry, it's just people agreeing with me popping off on Twitter. What a vibe. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my god, I got 13 notifications on Twitter. No, I have a notification on Discord. That's what I wanted to get rid of. My brain is braining. I need to get rid of it. It's just a going live notification. I need to turn these off whenever I get the chance, because, oh my gosh. The brain sure is doing the brain thing. But how has your day been so far, Ducks? Has it doth been a good day? We've just been harvesting. Literally, we've been harvesting wheat for the last hour and a half. Well, an hour and 20 minutes, but you know, who's counting? Me. I'm counting. Because we have a big ol' project again. Real boring, I have to study for exams. Oh god, gross. Give yourself a break. I know you have to study for exams, and yes, definitely do that, but also, give yourself a break. Getting cupcakes and calling my parents later. Oh, that's sweet. Well, that is your break. I understand, like, well, to be fair, I don't personally understand it because my birthday falls pretty much whenever I would be getting off of, like, my education for the summer. Like, mine is right at the end of June. So sometimes my birthday would fall on the last day of school when I was in primary school, and it would be, like, the most hype ever. Like, oh, man, it was so hype. I was like, guys, it's my birthday, give me presents. Nobody ever did, because nobody ever remembered. But the bouncy castle always slapped. Not that we got one in school, but, you know, there was this whole, like, maybe a 10-minute drive away from my house that would be like the... It would basically be like the Hamptons Hotel of kids' birthday parties. And that's where everyone would go for birthdays, and that's where I went for some of my birthdays when I was like a kid. I had my prom on the day of my birthday. It felt like a waste of a birthday. To be fair, that sounds like it kind of slaps. My prom was 2 weeks before my 18th birthday, which kind of sucked because everyone was going out with their fake IDs, and I just did not see the point in getting a fake ID to go out 2 weeks before I turn 18. Then on my 18th birthday, I had a police officer flirt with me in a club, so that was a vibe. So, you know. Pros and cons. Wasn't allowed on Bounty Castle ever my mum say on go flying with the kid on it. Okay. On one hand, that's not funny and I hope that kid is okay. On the other hand, that's gold. Kid was not okay. Well, in that case, speedy recovery, etc. Although don't give me any more information because, you know, if anybody's gonna ruin my stream, it's gonna be me. Yeah, less funny then. Oh, there we go. I was banned from any air-filled stuff. No breathing! That was the first thing that came to mind. No air-based activities, chat. No more breathing. For legal reasons, this is a joke, and please do not stop breathing because, A, what? Second of all, what? Hi AJ, how's it going? You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I suppose if you have asthma in chat, then you are gonna be much more prone to not breathing. I guess. Gonna flip the breathing switch off. Yeah. That's the spirit. Okay, ow, ow, ow. I want to try and fill up this entire shulker box full of hay before the end of stream today. And I know that that's kind of a lot. But I've got another like 7 shulker boxes after this to fill up, so you know. Advice, okay, but just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a licensed therapist, nor am I usually equipped to deal with any kind of traumas or worries that people deal with. I can give you my best advice based on what I've experienced as a person. However, do not take my word as gospel with, you know, anything that I say, because, again, I am a silly, quirky 25-year-old playing Minecraft on the internet. But with that being said, I'm more than happy to help you if I can. Otherwise, just tread lightly. And to be fair, I think that was pretty good advice in itself. Yeah, slime.
Boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie woogie. Ah! Thanks, slime. How are you doing? You say you can give advice, but just told chat not to breathe. I said don't take my word as gospel. And I did say for legal reasons that that was a joke. Although I probably should have said for legal reasons that's bad advice and you shouldn't take it. That don't matter. That don't matter one bit. Yeah, we can just ban them, by the way. I had assumed it was going to be something weird. Sometimes you just get a vibe from a username. And that was a weird vibe. Good thing I was right. But thank you, mods. Can we get a pet the mods in chat? For those of you that know 7TV emotes, it's all caps, pet the mods. I need to find like a big clean wheat field. One that's not still growing back, so I can just kind of bulldoze my way through it. Like this one. I'm a race car. Sometimes I'll just say the weirdest things. Ka-chow. That's me. Don't mind me. I'm just off to ka-chow some... Nope, I can't say that. I realized I was live on YouTube still and I'm trying to not swear as much. So far I am succeeding, but barely by hanging on by a thread here. I like how of all things that was going to slip me up there, it was going to be a Cars reference. I don't even like cars. That's almost impressive. Chat, when I get announced for some events, I'll be posting them A on Discord, B on I'll be retweeting the announcements on Twitter. And I think what I'm going to be doing as well is posting them on the community tab on YouTube. Not that I expect many people to really, you know, care that much on YouTube as of yet, because, you know, I'm still trying to grow up on the YouTube audience thing. But just so that I'm kind of getting into the habit of trying to post on there as well. Like, I'll post on the community tab like once every so often. And it just, like, I'll forget about it for another few months, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, nah. Also, Juju, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And, yep, just a quick thing. If you are joining on the YouTube live stream, make sure to leave a like as well, because it helps me out with the algorithm. Of course, whichever platform you prefer to watch on, that is totally up to you, and I try and read both chats as equally as I possibly can. Smile. Emoji. There's actually one event coming up that I am super excited for that I'm not going to announce yet because, you know, I've obviously not been announced myself, but it is going to be my debut for the event. And yeah, I'm just really excited, honestly. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be an opportunity to play with a lot of creators that I've not played with before. At least in such a close proximity. I should stop talking about it though, because we're going to end up giving it away without even, like, meaning to. And I'm not gonna try and pull a Tubbo here or like release any information about it. That's not me. I'm so excited about it that I want to talk about it, but I'm not going to until it's been announced. Because I am a smart cookie. Like, here's the thing. Whenever it's like my friends telling me something that they're like, don't tell anyone, I'm like, okay, cool, already forgotten it. Like, I'll wipe it from my memory. I'm like, I don't want to remember then. But then when it's me talking about my own stuff, I'm like, oh, but what if I told you a little bit about it? Like, I'm not smart when it comes to stuff that I'm involved in. But I'm really excited for it. So, like, I want to talk about it. But I know I can't. You know? Pain and suffering, I guess. Oh my gosh, okay. Thank you, Link. As long as I pick up the wheat, that's the main thing. Plant the rest of the seeds. Get rid of any spare seeds. Chuck them on ground. Come back, get seeds, put them in composter machine. Profit. Get all the wheat now, actually. So I'm not stressing out about running out of time or anything like that. I love profit. For real! I mean, that doesn't make any sense because I'm a content creator, so I don't get any of it. No profit for me, only content. Actually, that being said, I am trying to figure out more ways to make money, considering the fact that I do need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Oh, I swore. It's fine, I'll bleep it in post-production. You love profit theoretically. For real, yeah. To be fair, people have been asking for merch for a while. So I'm glad I could finally deliver on that. And to see people ordering, like, the stickers already, I'm like, oh, yay! I have, like, my little spiral notebook that I put, like, all of the fan art and stuff I get in it. Or, like, things from, like, conventions and stuff. Like, I've got the art that Charlie made for me. I've got a minty thing as well. I've got a Blockware sticker. I've got a sticker from Roz, which she gave me at TwitchCon as well. And then on this next page, I put all my stickers. So, like, this is like my content scrapbook, shall we say. Like, if I get given anything at, like, any meetups or whatever like that, it's basically gonna be going in the scrapbook as long as it's small enough to go in the scrapbook. Technically, I have all of mine. Yeah, so I get the detail of who's ordered what. Obviously, like, the protection of people's private information is of the utmost importance to me, so I'm never gonna, like, mention it at all. Like, frankly, it's not important to me. Like, sometimes I'll see, like, the order and be like, oh, I recognize that name. Or, like, I'll make the connection as to who it is. But I forget, like, 10 minutes. I only know you by your screen name anyway. That's the more important thing to me anyway. Oh, meh. It's the more prevalent part when I end up talking to or about you. Right, okay. Hey, hey, hey. So we only need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. 6. We need another. Oh my god. A lot of stacks. How many stacks is that? 45? No. 6 times 9. 34. Wait, that's not right either. 54. Oh god. That's 2 shulker. Okay, I need 2 shulker boxes worth of wheat. Well, you're gonna. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna go and doing something like that. That's A, ridiculous, and B, kind of funny. So I wouldn't be doing anything like that. Although, that being said, I actually have been following, like, this Twitter drama between this guy called Nutty. He does a lot of, like, streamer bot tutorial type videos. And this quote organization, which have been, like, it's got like 20 followers. They're not a legitimate organization. They've been threatening to dox people, and it's genuinely insane. It is actually crazy. Like, this entire account interactions is just trying to, like, roast people and ends up coming across as entitled and unprofessional, and oh, it's so awful. It's so awful. Luckily, they've, like, basically shot themselves in the foot 24 times over. Like, they are actively losing what followers they do have by genuinely being so horrible. Like, it is baffling. And I just can't imagine that mentality. Also, as well, you guys might have noticed I was kind of on a bit of a political rampage today on Twitter. I apparently woke up like I was out for blood this morning, and I don't know why. I think I just had enough of seeing stuff on, like, I wouldn't even say it was political, to be honest. It was more humanitarian. Like, about things like Palestine, and then there was also, oh god, what else was it? There was somebody who got basically, like, was a target of homophobia on PvP Legacy, and when reported to the mods, they basically backed up the person. So I'm more or less not going on PvP Legacy until there has been changes made. Because just wow. Just wow. Like, it actually kind of blew my mind. How people can be so ignorant about it. It's crazy. So, you know, that's a whole thing. Must never use Twitter. To be fair, this wasn't a Twitter issue. This was a Minecraft server issue. I gotta say, this is quite a fun site. Whee! Trevor Genshin and Dan and Phil and Nukeri. Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Huh? Yeah? You know what my favorite thing about Twitter is? Is that even though that Elon tried to change the entire name of it, nobody has adopted to that. Not a single person I have ever seen has adopted to calling it X. And I just find that absolutely hilarious. And the man is a billionaire, and he cannot figure out how to brand something for the life of him. It's absolutely outstanding. He has the money. He doesn't have anything else. I mean, he does have a bad haircut, but, like... it's absolutely wild to me that he expected people to just drop the name of Twitter. Like, at the drop of a hat. Like, no, Elon! Just, I gotta say, I don't like how a lot of platforms have adopted to changing the icon as well, though. They'll still call it Twitter. But it's, like, it's still the same. Like, they changed the icon. I don't know if, like, my socials website, like, exclamation socials, changed it or not to The stupid ass X logo. I don't even know if that was a swear or not. Oh well, whatever. I'm getting better. It took me like an hour and a half to swear. And I'm okay with that. Small baby steps and all that. Because one day, I will be funny without calling someone a slur. Heard no one call it and be joke. Yeah, I'm the same. For legal reasons, I was joking. I've never called anybody a slur. Unless it was myself on a hate speech rampage against myself. I don't think I've done that in a good few years, and even then it was in my head. I should stop talking. Oh well, whatever. Do 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 do. You know what? When I finish this straw golem build that I'm doing, I am going to like I'm gonna feel so satisfied with myself. Like it's gonna make it worth it. And that's what I like about doing big builds in hardcore, is that the effort is actually rewarded when you do it. And I know I designed the I already designed the straw golem in creative. But the fact of gathering as much wheat as I have already, I mean, not even being remotely close to being done. I don't know, it feels good. I like the fact that I'm going to be able to look at it and say, I actually built that. Regardless of whether or not I designed it in creative first. Which was actually something I was quite worried about when I took on the task of designing it. I was like, I don't know if this is going to take away from it when I actually complete it. Ow, ow. Auto farm? Yeah, I'm thinking of a way where I could maybe get away with doing that as well, but I would need to make another villager farm, basically, I think. Oh, shoot. Or strike click was default not modded. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, we have literally spent almost 2 hours doing this, and we are coming up towards the end of the stream time that I kind of set for myself because I want to go from like 3 to 5 on days where I want to stream. I don't know, I'm just kind of like vibing with it. It's been quite chill. And for some reason, the Animal Crossing music alongside it is really, really working for me. And just being able to, like, talk for so long as well is... It feels like I'm back. Because, like, whenever I would try and come back to do a stream, it was always like I couldn't keep a conversation with myself. But... like, it almost feels like I'm myself again. I just, like, I feel in a better place. Regardless of, like, the analytics of it all. Like, the analytics have been rough on me recently for some of the streams. Just is what it is, really. And when you do this as a job, that will weigh on you. Like, if this is my full-time thing, and it does and did weigh on me. It doesn't as much as it did, but I don't know. I feel in a better place for the amount of effort I'm putting in. I feel like I'm putting in more effort now. And that's kind of putting my mind at ease. Because in my head, I know that one day that effort will be repaid 10 times over. Or at least I very well hope it does. For anybody that's been on my channel for a long time, you know how hard I work. And I'm just kind of like, I'm now holding myself to that expectation. Of working hard, and I'm like getting myself in healthy habits, and it's just, I'm feeling a lot better about myself now. And it all started with a haircut. No, it didn't. It started a bit before I got the haircut, but the haircut definitely helped my mood as well. Because while I didn't like dislike my hair being long, it was a lot to deal with, and it was like taking way more time out of my day to deal with than I was happy with. Like, it would take me a good, like, either I spent 20 minutes drying it, or I let it dry, like, I let it air dry, and it took hours, which, because A, my hair is really thick, I was just a pain in the butt to really deal with. So I'm glad that my hair is short now, and at best, like, I can dry it in like 10 minutes. I usually put like wax in it as well. Like, I've got wax here for my hair, but I didn't put anything in it today. And it still looks pretty much exactly the same. So yeah, I'm feeling much better about myself. I'm glad that the multi-streaming seems to have been working. I mean, I'll double check the quality of the video afterwards on YouTube. But all in all, I'm feeling good. It's like, it's nice. And I'm glad that you guys have been so supportive throughout all of it to continue to come back to my streams time and time again, regardless of the length of a break that I take, because that was probably like the sparsest my streams have been in a while. So I don't know, I'm just really, really happy to be in a better mindset for streaming now as well. And while I have this goal of, like, I don't know, I think I kind of want to get towards 5,000 days by the end of the year, but I'm not going to, like, hold myself to that, because setting myself goals like that are setting me up for failure, especially when I'm like, oh, I don't feel like streaming hardcore today, and then I end up doing it, and I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be awful then. I like, if I set expectations for myself for, like, streams and things, then I'm just going to be like, eh. If I set like a vague plan for a stream, or like something I want to achieve during it or something like that, then it gives me the time to fill as well, and like it just feels better. Like I'm doing better now, and I like that. That's as well as the fact that I've been I will say slowly, like it's been a staggered process, but I am working slowly, if not surely, to get a YouTube video out for you guys. And when I say a YouTube video, I mean it as a big YouTube video. Like, I'm not talking movie length, but I am talking like a decent length video. And I've asked some friends who have done similar videos for their advice on how to go about doing it, and I've gotten some wonderful advice from a couple of friends who I will probably end up crediting in the descriptions of said videos. Yo, hey Tay! Everyone couldn't catch a stream, but I'm your hair fits you so well. Hope you're doing well, King. I am. I've just been talking about how, like, honestly, you've probably missed a stream because I've not been streaming as much as of late. But this is like my first stream back properly for a while. I'm multi-streaming currently, so I am also live over on YouTube. And if anybody is not already gone over and given that live a like, that would mean a lot. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm as well. So I'm going to be trying to start streaming more consistently over on YouTube. The only thing that I can see maybe being a setback for me with the streaming on YouTube is the fact that I should have a thumbnail for it a lot of the time. And while I've got a good like placeholder one for the hardcore world at the moment, when I finish the Straw Golem, I'll need a different one. And I can just change the what's it called? I can't think. Change the number of days on the thing. Oh wait, no, I don't even have the number of days on that thumbnail, do I? It's like the 13k wheat one. Oh, well. I need to do something to differentiate them, I assume. But, yeah. Alright, 10 minutes left. The reason I'm like trying to stick to this like schedule of doing like a 2-hour stream and then like not much more is because I want it to be a digestible stream for a digestible video for watching on YouTube as well. So like I think 2 hours is a good like a VOD. Okay, I can watch 2 hours of a VOD like that. That's like my mindset. And it's still a good like stream length as well in my eyes. So like yeah, that's my mindset with that. It's like 2-hour streams or like event VODs are a good length for me to start out with doing. I love long vids because they're easy to watch when working. That's what I'm thinking as well, and if I'm putting it in a playlist of live streams, then it's definitely gonna help as well. Because I believe something that YouTube tracks is, to my understanding, this is not as this is something I'm not as familiar with. I'm not huge on YouTube analytics, but something I understand is that viewer retention goes over videos. So that's something called session watch time, I believe. So like the amount of time somebody spends on your channel as opposed to just on one video. They're great to watch as a movie when you don't know what to watch. Yeah. I like the idea that people will put me on in the background just while they're either doing something else or not know what to do. Like, in the meantime, I like that idea. And the fact that I'm, like, I don't know, I like this chill vibe I've got going on, although it won't obviously always be me because you guys know how chaotic I can get with, especially when it comes to events. I'm a little bit competitive, although that's pretty obvious. Like, yeah. I'm just wondering if I should maybe have, like, different, playlists on YouTube for different kinds of streams. So like variety streams or something like that. Or like different event POVs or things like that as well. This is just like me thinking out loud. Like this is just like small things that I could think to be doing. So like, oh. Like, my brain is kind of working right now, and the good thing is I basically have, like, a full-on diary of it because I've been live and just talking about it. Like, thinking out loud really helps me. Especially when it's being recorded, because then I can just watch it back and be like, oh yeah, that's what I said. Like, I guarantee I'll probably end up forgetting that I've said half of this, but I'll remember that I said it during this stream, so I can just go back and watch my own VOD. I'll VOD review myself. Speaking of which, for the next Block Wars, I'm gonna need to try and retain my, like, what's it called? My race placement. I got 5th in the new map, which is absolutely incredible for me. I made it into the highlights video because of it. Now that's saying something. I made it to the Block Wars highlights video because I did so good at a movement game. That's... Hold on one second, let me zoom in. That's not normal for me, but I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. It's super cool. That's really cool. Like, I'm really, really proud of myself on how I did with that Block Wars, and the fact that people were like hyping me up in chat was amazing. I will say, when I was talking about the analytics and all that kind of stuff about how it's been rough recently, that was actually probably one of the worst ones. Like the Block Wars VOD, that did real like the Block Wars stream didn't do great, but I don't know if I was really that like vocal about it as well, so I don't know. Because obviously I can't interact with chat as much as I usually like doing during one of the events that I'm in. But it still means a lot whenever I see that people are in chat cheering me on and seeing me do well. I really, like, it really boosts my mood. Helps out a lot. Like, I hope that people realize that about the events, is that even though I'm not able to interact with chat as much because I'm, like, putting my all into interacting with my team and hyping everyone up and doing amazing with it, like, the hype from chat really is a huge, huge mood booster during events as well. Like, I've seen chats with, like, little chants go on during them, and I think it's really sweet, and I love it because I can see that I can occasionally see the streamer looking over at it and smiling because they've seen it and they're getting like little hyped from it as well. It's really cool. Have the time. I like that chat interacts with itself, although at my size as a streamer, I want it, like, I want to be the one interacting with my chat. I don't want chat to have to interact with themselves. Like, chat interacting with themselves is Discord. That's Discord. Although that being said, Discord's fairly quiet these days as well, but that's... Actually, I would say it's getting better. That's its own thing. So, I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Like, now that they've removed, like, the Discord partner thing, there's pretty much no incentive for me to keep the Discord active beyond, like, maintaining my own community, which is obviously a huge thing in itself. But I just need to get... I think I need to add that to, like, my daily habits thing, is just, like, say good morning to everyone on the Discord. Because I almost feel bad whenever I see somebody, like, talking in the Discord and I don't get any responses. I feel really bad about that. I'm like, this is not the community I want. I want a community that interacts with each other, like... Hope you're having a good morning too. How's the farming going? It's going really good. They added Discord monetization. I'm not going to be doing Discord monetization. I see absolutely no benefit in that. When I have monetization on a bunch of different platforms that give you different perks for Discord anyway, I do not see a point in it. Especially with how inactive the Discord is currently. Again, if the Discord isn't active, I have absolutely no need nor want to put something that is monetization in. Like, I'm not putting anything behind a paywall on Discord. I see no need in it. If it was for, like, say, a quieter chat, that's fine. However, the chat we've got is already quiet. There is no need for me to have, like, a paywalled chat on Discord or for any reason. And if there's anything that you guys want in regards to that kind of thing, we have that on Patreon. Like, Patreon in itself is going to be a platform that I look to do a lot with as well. Ollie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Like, including things like bloopers from my YouTube videos, as well as uploading builds that I do, schematics and sets of builds that I can create as well, custom builds for people with the higher tiers as well. Like, I've got a lot of plans for the Discord, not the Discord, sorry, the Patreon, and chances are I'll probably end up tying some roles on the Discord to the Patreon, but it's a bit of ways away anyway, so, like, I'm not too, like... I'm more focusing on doing the content first before I start trying to monetize the content that I'm not currently done, you know? Like, I set up the Patreon because that's more of a template to what I'm doing with content. Okay, that's probably enough for just now. And I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you guys are okay with that. But to anybody that does support me on the Back from Being Bad Eval, oh, what rank are you? For anybody that does support me on Patreon already, that does mean the absolute world. I know I've got a couple of supporters on, like, the smallest tier, which is getting you access to, like, the behind the scenes and the bloopers already, which is already, like, more than I could have possibly want from you guys. Silver 1. I am Silver 2, but to be fair, I don't really play all that much. I'm, like, halfway through Silver 2. I played a few games the other day. I lost 1, D-ranked. Played another 2 and got, like, 25 RR on both of them, so I'm back up to, like, midway through Silver 2. Anyway. I need you to know that your Patreon is between all the artists I'm subscribed to. I keep forgetting that, like, something that I didn't realize was that, like, when Patreon added, like, free membership as well, like, you can actually just follow the Patreon as well and see, like, stuff for everyone, which I'm absolutely over the moon about. So, like, what I'll probably end up doing with that is, like, posting, like, clips of bloopers as opposed to, like, full blooper reels. So that way I'm still giving people that follow me on Patreon a full thing. I'm just talking through, like, my plans for content, really, and I'm really, like, stoked and really motivated to do more, which is really, really good considering the fact that a couple weeks ago I was in a severe, like, spiral, and, like, this isn't something I need any sympathy for. This is just, like, one of those things that happens every year. Like, I get a spike of seasonal depression. It's fully a thing. It's fully something I understand at this point, so I'm not really, like, stressing out about it too much. Although, like, at the time, I'm just like, oh my god, no, bring back summer. So, like, yeah. I low-key love it, though. Just the random rants and stuff is so fun to listen to. Oh, yay. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. I think we're going to call it there. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this if it's a VOD you're watching in future. Thank you very much. And stick around for the next one because I'm sure there's going to be more in this playlist at some point soon. So thank you. I don't know how to end off YouTube ones yet.